Hi everyone, Renee from the Guitar Guild here again with some more tips on how to support your children in their musical education. I recently participated in a forum online about the reasons why children should study music, and I was asked to give reasons that weren't related to other subjects. And I do hear this argument a lot. Children who study music do better in math or reading or science because it helps to develop those areas of their brains. And I see that there are valid arguments for that. But I've always been of the view that music has its own benefits and has its own rewards, and that we don't need to take musical training to support other things, that it offers its own benefits. So I came up with 5 points, 5 reasons why it's good for kids to study a musical instrument. So the number one reason I gave was that training in any form of the arts develops creativity, problem solving, cooperation, motor skills, and critical thinking. There are a set of skills and developments that are very much supported by music. These things are also supported by other forms of training, but music is the one that embodies all of these things. The second reason is that music training specifically and learning how to play an instrument causes a deeper interest in music, and therefore, and as sort of a corollary to that, an increase in self-esteem. It also helps to create a worldview that is more inclusive as kids begin to explore the world of music and realize how diverse this world is. And so it creates this kind of outward look. The third reason I give is that kids with good music accomplishment on their resumes are more likely to get accepted into good colleges, internships, and entry-level jobs. If you can play a musical instrument as a young adult, it shows that you've had some discipline and that you have a more well-rounded personality. The same people also go on to have these more rewarding, well-rounded lives, even if they don't become full-time musicians. Their whole life isn't about work and living for the weekend. They have this other aspect of their lives that is very rich and enables them to have a more rounded adulthood. And finally, reason number 5 is the career path for musicians is actually really good, as long as you can kind of ignore popular culture, and ignore things like America's Got Talent and, Next American Idol. As, to view these things as the pinnacle of musical achievement isn't healthy. It's a bit like saying, unless you can be Gordon Ramsay, you can't be a chef. That's ridiculous. Of course, there are many well-employed chefs all over the country. The career path for musician includes, and this is not an exhaustive list, performance, obviously, composition, so creating more music, teaching, of course, and the student can go into music production or technology. This is a massive growing industry, and several of our teachers even here have a kind of side gig doing this kind of work and make great money doing that. There are job opportunities in schools, orchestras, bands, advertising agencies, film and TV, of course private studios, and then a massive new set of opportunities still unfolding on the internet. This is just to name a few. So there you are, 5 good reasons why you should enroll your child in music lessons that have nothing to do with getting better at math or science. I hope you enjoyed this video and happy practicing, everyone.